Hi Aquarius, welcome to the Modern Spiritualist. My name is Rahim. Today we are going to do the October spread for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you know your sun sign and it's Aquarius, you're in the right place. If you know your moon and your rising signs, make sure to look for those as well. We did a Celtic cross spread for the month of October with a catalyst energy. So let's go through these cards so you can see the layout, and then we'll go through it one by one. So I pulled a catalyst energy for the Celtic cross spread. So this is kind of the energy that's threading through the rest of these cards for the month of October. I pulled the Knight of Wands. Okay, moving into the Celtic cross. Heart of the matter, or your starting point for the month of October, is the Ace of Cups reversed. And crossing that energy, which is kind of your main challenge, is the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, it's the Ten of Cups. Deep past affecting the future, we have the Queen of Cups. And new circumstance, we have the Three of Pentacles. In your foundation this month, we have the Two of Cups. And crowning you, we have the King of Pentacles. Your energy for the month of October is the King of Swords. Environmental energy for the month of October, we have the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands. So angel number 44, look that up as well. In the position of what you fear this month, we have the World paired with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And your outcome for the month of October, we have the Two of Swords. Okay. So, your catalyst, the Knight of Wands. This is a really, really fast-paced energy. It came out direct in the upright, which is really interesting to me because with this Mars retrograde, not only do you have a lot of upright cards, more than anybody else, but you have like the only upright catalyst I've pulled so far, and it's like one of the fastest moving energies. So the Knight of Wands. Something is really grounding about this card, which is not always the case, but I'm feeling it for you. I feel like you guys are very clear this month. You have a very clear head this month. And a really, really divinely guided sense of purpose. I also feel that maybe the slowdown from the Mars retrograde is working in your favor, because there's a real drive to kind of take things easy and go at your own pace this month, and it kind of feels like the world is going at that pace as well, and so it's really resonating with your energy in a cool way. I feel like you're looking forward. I feel like you're getting things done, and you're really going at a slow and steady kind of pace. I'm getting more like a Knight of Pentacles kind of energy with this, which is interesting. I think where the fire comes in, the wands, is kind of your drive to really anchor yourself. I feel this kind of motivation to really ground this month, and I feel like that's really quite profound, but in a very simple way. So let's get into this more and see what's going on with this. The Ace of Cups reverse for the heart of the matter this month. Those of you that have spiritual practices and practice good energy body hygiene, you're going to have an energy upgrade this month if you haven't already had it. With this Knight of Wands energy and this Ace of Cups energy, I feel the fire kind of going down and sinking into the earth. I feel the water connecting with the divine. And so your central channel feels really clear to me. And I feel like it's adding to that sense of grounding and kind of clarity that you're coming into the month with. And I feel like you're very motivated to just be in your center this month. I don't know. Some of you may have things going on, but I don't think all of you will in terms of the external world. I think you're just really, really present this month and really moving with the energy. It feels really, really good. Crossing the Ace of Cups energy, we have the Ten of Cups. Those around you may not feel as centered as you this month. So you may kind of be feeling like you're dealing with a lot of chaos. that may not necessarily resonate with your energy. Like there's kind of this sense of like, I'm done, I don't want to deal with this. You people figure your shit out, like that kind of energy. So be aware of that. Be aware that the people in your life, or at least some of them, may not feel as grounded this month or as present. And so practice really good boundaries, but show some grace as well. You obviously don't have to take on everyone else's shit or their problems, but at least try to hold space for the fact that other people might be going through things. Hold space without letting them be a drain on your energy as best as you can, right? Try to hold that middle ground, and just be aware that around you there may be chaos, and that may be partly what's motivating you to really stay in your center. But yeah, other people are really struggling, and they might want or need more from you than is really fair. So just be aware of that. Yeah, and practice good boundaries. Okay, and your deep past affecting the present, we have the Queen of Cups. Many people in your life kind of look to you for support, to be the problem solver, maybe even to be the shoulder to cry on. Although Aquarius, I don't know why anybody thinks you would be good at that job. But some people do. Some people look to you for answers because it makes them feel better. And so, but I feel like you're really focusing on you this month, or really desirous of kind of focusing on you this month. And so you may have to draw new boundaries with people. Things that used to fly with you, you may decide is really being kind of a drain on your energy or getting in the way of kind of your own routine. And you may need to adjust and set a new expectation, which is going to create, it may create conflict, but it may just also create kind of like a readjustment period where people are like, oh, that's different, and then they'll have to readjust around you, which is fine. It doesn't mean conflict for all of you, but it does mean readjustment for all of you, most likely. So be mindful of that. But this is coming out in the upright, so I don't think it's going to be a huge problem or anything. But it will be a readjustment. Yeah. I feel like there's something else. I'm just kind of feeling into it. I feel like I kind of sold you short with the why would they look to you for emotional support comment. Some of you are very good at giving emotional support. If not for yourself, then for others. But don't overextend yourself this month, that's all. Okay, so new circumstance this month. We have the Three of Pentacles. You're working on something. It's like a personal project, and you don't want a lot of things to get in the way of it. I really feel like strong boundary setting this month. You're really in your own energy, kind of in your own vibe here. You're digging it. You're digging yourself. It's a good escape from kind of like the collective energy right now, which is so chaotic and crazy. And you're in a self-protective state where you're like, no, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to take care of this project. And it seems good. Three of Pentacles. It's good. It means that you're busy, and that you're really building something for yourself. Feels positive. Okay. Foundation this month, we have the Two of Cups reversed. Focus on your relationship with you and your own emotions and your own heart. Those of you that really, really give and give and give, this is really a month to give to yourself. And that's what's going to ground you this month. I think that's really all I have to say about that, because I've already said it in a million different ways in this reading. That really seems like a major theme. Crowning you this month, we have the King of Pentacles. You may just be feeling really good and solid about your life, where you're at, where you're going. Many of you feel secure. But for some of you, this is a new energy. You created more grounding for yourself recently. You've acquired more wealth, maybe, some of you. We've had some sort of energetic shift that has allowed this energy to permeate. And this month is really about sitting in that new energy and kind of basking in it, really. Really, really good, which is why this slowdown feels so nurturing for you. Why you're enjoying this retrograde period more than many others, I would say. Your energy this month, we have the King of Swords. Again, it's that clarity of mind. You have a real sense of clarity, I think, for you, your role in the world at large right now. Not saying it's necessarily like all positive, but it's just you know where you stand. You know where you stand about everything, and you're firm in that stance. And it's rational, it's logical, it's clear, it's truthful, and you know it. You know, I feel like you really self-aware of your own vibe and your own mindset towards life right now. Environmental energy this month, 4 of Cups. You're saying no. You're setting new boundaries. If opportunities come in, people come in and they ask for something, or they offer something, you're just saying no right now. You're not accepting a lot of new things into your life right now because you're at this new place energetically. You're sinking into that energy. You feel centered, and you don't want anything to knock you off your center right now. With the 4 of Wands, I can't remember if this came out in the direct or the upright, but I'm feeling an indirect energy and a reversal. So I'm going to read it that way. You know, we're at a point with the pandemic right now where we're tired of being stuck at home. This is another card just to say have grace with the people in your life, specifically your family. I don't think they're doing as well as you are. Some of them, anyway. And, you know, this is never an absolute, but some people in your life are not doing as well as you are. And it could cause tension. It could cause tension this month. And with the 4 of Cups, you're really just practicing good boundaries, and that's important. In the position of what you fear this month, we have the World, which I'm going to read as literally as possible. I think your main concern this month is the collective. What's going on in the collective, what's going on politically, what's going on in the world. You know, RBG just passed. Rest her soul. And it's really creating a lot of turmoil. The pandemic's still going on, you know, all these things. And Aquarius, you are feeling that energy. And there's really no easy way for me to put you at ease because the reality is trouble. The reality is trouble. And so, I mean, all I can really say is make sure that you're titrating well. Don't spend so much time watching the news that you make yourself crazy. Don't spend so much time on social media, you know, that you make yourself crazy. It's good to pay attention. It's good to process these things. This is a collective grief in a lot of ways. But make sure that you do check out and then regroup and take time to center yourself and focus on you, so that you don't, you know, really exhaust yourself or make yourself crazy. You don't want to stay in this energy, right? It's paired with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I don't know if you have high hopes for the collective energy or the world right now. You might sink into some pessimism. And with this King of Swords energy and knowing where you stand, I don't think anything is going to change your mind about what you're feeling about the world right now. And I'm no exception to that. I'm not gonna change your mind. I am just going to make sure that you take breaks from looking at all of that, okay? Just take breaks. There's really no easy answer because, I mean, I myself feel similarly, and I feel how I feel about it, you know? Okay. And then your outcome energy, 2 of Swords. I think there's a bit of a push-pull effect going on in your mind, where you're kind of, I mean, you're a very thoughtful sign. I think you're thinking about a lot of things. And I think when you're comparing two different outcomes, comparing two different outcomes in your mind, I think you just hit stalemate. This could be a choice or a decision in your life. I think for some of you, it's just this kind of clash of mind. If it's a choice or decision, take your time with it. Don't, because you may not have all the information when you make this choice. So don't rush it, and make sure that you go with your heart or your gut. Because if your mind tries to battle it out without asking your emotions or your gut how to feel about this choice or decision, you're just going to hit stalemate, and it's not going to work for you. This is a decision you'll need to make with your heart. Others of you, I don't get a choice or a decision for everyone. I think many of you are just really kind of battling things out in your mind right now. Could be about the collective. Could be anything, whatever has really got your attention this month. I keep getting it I get this like tension headache when I feel into this energy. And so don't make your mind crazy this month. Do what you can to sink into your body, to reground, to be present in whatever it is in your day-to-day that you do that gets you out of this heavy mental energy and out of this kind of collective anxiety. Because I get the sense that you're really, really spinning your wheels about some of these bigger worldly events, and it's gonna give you a headache. So just be really careful. I feel a lot of tension right at the end of the month. So just do what you can to reground, go back into, connecting with the earth with that Knight of Wands energy, connecting with the sky with this Ace of Cups energy, sink into your energy body hygiene, sink into your center channel, and be present with what is, right? Because we can't fully predict the future. Being prepared is good, but there is kind of a sense of, anxiety comes from running too many outcomes. And in reality, we don't know. Anything could happen, and I realize that's part of the frightening thing. And I mean, the frightening thing about all this is anything could happen. But the solution to that isn't to just continue to generate outcome. The solution is to be in the uncertainty, be in what is, and be connected with our bodies. Because that's what pulls us out of fear projection and into the present moment, which is all that really exists. So keep that in mind. I think that's all I have for you guys. I think you start really strong. You start to get tense at the end, but make sure you pull on those resources. What you feel at the beginning of the month, at kind of the high point, pull that resource in when you start feeling tense, because connecting with the energy of you and your soul's purpose and your sense of grounding and your body is what is going to get you through those feelings this month. Try to find a balance between holding space for the people in your life and setting strong boundaries when it's really creating a drain on your energy. And I think those are the important points for you. If you have a personal concern and you would like to schedule a reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram in the description box below. Make sure to hit like if you like this video so that other people can see it, and hit subscribe if you want to see the next Aquarius video, and I will see you guys in November.